Medina. The name itself feels heavy. It carries weight. During Hajj, this city hums with a different kind of energy. It's not the frantic chaos you might find elsewhere. Here, the air is thick with devotion, a quiet, palpable buzz of millions of souls moving with a single purpose. You walk through streets that have seen centuries of pilgrims. The Prophet's Mosque, glowing under the desert sun, pulls everyone towards its center. It's a place of profound peace, even with the crowds. The heat is relentless, a constant reminder of where you are, but it's a dry, honest heat. In this sea of white ihrams and quiet prayers, you find the markets. They are an explosion of life, a sensory overload in the best possible way. The scent of oud and bakhor hangs in the air, mixing with the earthy aroma of spices and the sweet perfume of dates. Dates. They are everywhere, piled high in glistening mounds, their dark skins shining under the market lights. For pilgrims, these are not just a snack. They are more than just fruit. They are a connection to this land, to its history, and to a tradition that feels as ancient as the sand itself. Breaking your fast with a date is a ritual. It's a practice passed down through generations, rooted in the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. It's a simple act, but it's loaded with meaning. The sweetness is the first thing that hits you after a day of abstinence, a small, perfect reward. It provides a burst of energy, a necessary fuel for the long nights of prayer that follow. Buying dates here, in this city, is part of the pilgrimage itself. It's a way to take a piece of Medina's blessing, its barakah, home with you. It's a tangible memory you can hold in your hand. So, you find yourself drawn to the stalls. The vendors call out, not with aggression, but with a practiced cadence. They offer you samples, a gesture of hospitality that transcends commerce. You see families, friends, and strangers huddled together, tasting, comparing, and sharing in this communal experience. The act of choosing dates becomes a moment of connection. It's a quiet pause in the grand, overwhelming spiritual journey of Hajj. It's about finding something small and perfect in a place that is vast and profound. And in that moment, you understand. It's not just about the sugar, it's about the story. Let's get one thing straight. Not all dates are created equal. Here in Medina, you're in the major leagues. This is the heartland of some of the world's most revered varieties. First up is the king, the one everyone whispers about, Ajwa. Small, dark, almost black, and wrinkled. It has a unique, almost prune-like texture and a complex, moderately sweet flavor. Tradition says it comes from paradise, and people treat it with that level of respect. It's the date you buy for its spiritual significance, a treasure from the Prophet's city. It's not just a fruit, it's a statement. Then you have Medjool. This one is the showstopper. It's large, plump, and has a beautiful amber glow. The skin is soft and a bit wrinkly, and the flesh inside is incredibly tender and moist. The flavor is rich, like caramel and wild honey. This is a decadent date, the kind you eat slowly to savor every bite. It's a crowd pleaser, a luxurious treat that feels almost sinful in its sweetness. It's the Marilyn Monroe of dates, all curves and undeniable star power. You can't help but be impressed by its presence. Don't overlook the others. Safawi dates are a local favorite. They are dark, oblong, and have a satisfyingly chewy texture. They're sweet but not overwhelmingly so, with a deep, rich flavor that lingers. They are known for being a workhorse date, packed with nutrients. Then there's Mabroon, a lighter-colored, more slender date. It has a firmer texture, a satisfying chew that isn't sticky. Its sweetness is more subtle, with a delightful toffee-like aftertaste. It's a sophisticated date, the kind you'd pair with a strong coffee. It's less about immediate impact and more about a slow, unfolding flavor. Finally, we come to Sukkari. The name means sugary, and it delivers. These dates are often lighter in color, a beautiful golden brown, and they are incredibly soft. Sometimes they are so soft and crystallized that they melt in your mouth, leaving behind a pure, sugary bliss. They are often sold still on the stem, looking beautifully rustic. Sukkari is the dessert date, the one you reach for when you need a pure, unadulterated hit of sweetness. It's a simple pleasure, honest and direct. Each variety tells a different story of the soil and sun of this blessed land. All right, you know the names. Now comes the hard part, the selection. This is where you need to use your senses. It's a dance. Forget the prepackaged boxes for a moment and look at the open piles. First, use your eyes. A good date has a healthy shine, a subtle glisten. It shouldn't look dull or dusty. The skin should be mostly intact, with just the right amount of wrinkling. Too many wrinkles can mean it's old and dry. No wrinkles might mean it was picked too early. Look for consistency in color. You don't want a batch with wild variations. Now lean in. Get close. Don't be shy. A fresh date should smell sweet and clean. It should have a pleasant, fruity aroma. If you get a whiff of anything sour, fermented, or musty, walk away. That's a sign of poor storage or spoilage. Your nose knows. Trust it. A good vendor won't mind you taking a moment to really assess their product. They know what quality looks like, and they'll respect a customer who also knows. This isn't just grabbing a bag of chips off a shelf. It's a transaction built on sensory information. If you're allowed, touch one. A perfect date should have a slight give when you press it gently. It should feel plump and soft, but not mushy or wet. Ajwa will be firmer, while Medjool and Sukkari will be much softer. You're feeling for freshness. A hard, rock-like date has lost its moisture and is past its prime. A sticky, leaking date might be a sign of being squashed or improperly handled. Texture is everything. It's the difference between a luscious mouthful and a dry, disappointing chew. It tells you the story of the date's journey from the palm tree to the market stall. Finally, consider the small details. Look for cleanliness. The dates should be free of dirt, debris, or any signs of insects. A good vendor keeps their stall immaculate. Check the seed. While you can't see it, a loose seed that rattles inside can sometimes indicate an older, drier date. And when you're offered a sample, take it. Taste it. That's the ultimate test. Let the flavor and texture tell you if this is the date you want to carry home, the one that will forever remind you of the taste of Medina. So you found your perfect dates. Now let's talk about the final step, the deal. Prices can vary wildly. Ajwa, the prize jewel, will always command the highest price. Medjool follows closely. Sukkari and Safawi are generally more affordable. Don't just buy from the first stall you see. Take a walk, look around, get a feel for the going rate. A little bit of polite bargaining might be expected, but don't go too hard. This isn't a battle of wills. It's a respectful exchange. Remember where you are. A few reals here or there isn't worth sacrificing the spirit of the moment. Packaging is more important than you think. If you're just buying a small bag for yourself to eat over the next few days, a simple plastic bag is fine. But if you're buying in bulk to take home as gifts, look for better options. Many vendors offer sturdy plastic containers or even vacuum sealing. This is crucial for preserving freshness, especially for the softer varieties like Sukkari. A well-packaged box of dates is a beautiful gift. It shows care. It protects the treasure you so carefully selected on its long journey home. It's the difference between giving a souvenir and giving a real taste of your experience. When should you go shopping? The markets are alive all day, but they have a special magic after the evening prayer. The temperature drops, the lights come on, and the atmosphere becomes more relaxed. It can get crowded, so be patient. Rushing is the enemy of a good experience. Take your time. Enjoy the process. This isn't just an errand. It's a part of your Hajj. It's a memory in the making. Let the sounds and smells of the market wash over you. This is the real stuff, the living, breathing culture of a place, found in the simple exchange over a pile of fruit. In the end, it's about more than just buying dates. It's about the hunt, the selection, the conversation with the vendor. It's about participating in a tradition that connects you to this place and its history. Years from now, when you're back home, you'll open that box, you'll bite into a date, and that flavor, that specific sweetness, will transport you right back to this moment, back to the warm nights of Medina, the sound of the call to prayer, and the feeling of peace. You didn't just buy dates, you bought a memory, and that's the best souvenir of